Hello, and welcome back to Couples HQ Daily Podcast. Today's episode is about emotional starvation. If you watched or listened to yesterday's, you'll know we were leading to this. And the reason we're going there is because that is, in the long run, what causes 99% of marriages to break up, I say. Maybe someone else will say, oh no, it's this or the other thing or the other thing. And they might say 45% to break up. I don't mind what they say. I just know in the couples that come to me, and there's many thousands, emotional starvation has been at the bottom of every disagreement, every bit of unrest, every bit of dissatisfaction. Why they're so unhappy, so unsatisfied. The desire, yes, that's gone if there's emotional starvation. And then one partner's wanting to be intimate with desire and the other one just feels totally disconnected. So we have the disconnected couples who manage to continue on for years without ever addressing it. And you may know some of them, you may be one of them. And, they don't do anything about it. They seem to be able to coexist. Yes, cohabit, co-parent, fairly calmly. I always ask the question, though, what are they missing out on? And if they knew there was another way, would they choose it if they knew how to? I hear a lot about people come to me after they've broken up to get back together again. That's been a common theme over all my 30 years. Some of them have been apart for 3 years. And the interactions, transferring kids between each other, running into each other at different functions, family gatherings, etc. Let them see the spark is still alive, but they just couldn't manage it. And what had happened in the past was each one pulled back, withdrew because of unresolved hurt and unresolved disagreements and disapproval. Pull back, protect. Exactly. So we pull back, protect. Sometimes we might step in and have an argument, a fight, say something, but we're not feeding, nurturing each other's spirit or soul or deeper inner person, inner being. It's just bits and pieces here and there. It's not a continuous solid feel that we feel like we really matter, that we are truly loved. We feel, a lot of us, like, well, it's just day-to-day mechanical stuff. And that's where emotional starvation has taken over. Now, the idea of emotional nurturing, emotional starvation, etc., comes from Susan Johnson, who has in recent years passed on and left a fabulous legacy for us all to understand how this works. And it's called emotionally focused therapy. She's well known for a few books, but one in particular called Hold Me Tight. And that whole thing is about nurturing each other, nurturing the love. Allow the love to be, not knock it out of the ring, not get rid of it, not stomp it out. It's just about realizing the contact points that I talk about a lot, 3 moments in a day, and other little bits and pieces here and there do not have to be hostile. They do not have to be snappy. They do not have to be correcting the other one with you did, you should, you must. They don't have to be. However, the world's pressures and whatever, and everything we see, read, kind of like gives us a climate that says, oh, that's okay. You or me or other of us or both of us, we should be just resilient enough to cope with that or to cop it. Well, no, because it is gradually eating away at the fabric of our being, where we don't feel like we matter, not cared about, we're not honoured, respected. All those words come into it. We don't feel heard, we hear all of that. That at the bottom of that is emotional starvation. So once you know about it, it's much easier to step in and change some little piece in the exchange of words or behaviours or shoulder shrugs that didn't have to happen, that just put another layer of emotional starvation on there. I'm going to leave it there today at that point. And in the next episode, I'm talking about blame shifting and how blame comes into all of this and gets shifted onto the other person, or maybe backwards and forwards. And that kills off romance. It definitely does. It causes emotional starvation and it causes breakups. It also can be a big player or energy vibe that encourages, if you like, causes somebody to be attracted to someone else so that some form of betrayal happens. If we feel emotionally starved, we get attention. It's so basic. I don't need to explain it any more than that. You can see what I mean. So it's Dee Tozer signing off for now.